the sign that seems like the most harmless one in the zodiac. Modest, neat, obsessed with cleanliness and order, Virgo is the friend who's always on time, always has everything organized, and never causes a scene. But here's the problem. Beneath that perfect surface hides one of the most dangerous signs in the zodiac. Today, I'm going to tell you 10 facts about Virgo that will send chills down your spine. If you have a Virgo in your life, watch until the end because fact number 7 will explain why they remember every single mistake you've ever made. Let's get into it. Fact number 1. Ruled by the planet of critique. Virgo is ruled by Mercury, the planet of intellect, analysis, and communication. Sounds harmless, right? But this Mercury doesn't work the light, playful way it does for Gemini. In Virgo, it functions like a merciless scanner. Virgos physically cannot not notice flaws. Your misplaced comma, a crumb on the table, a fake note in your voice, it all gets logged automatically, without permission. And here's the creepiest part. They often say nothing about it for years, quietly building a mental dossier of every one of your mistakes. Fact number 2. Virgo is the only virgin sign in the zodiac. Virgo's symbol is the only female figure among all 12 signs, and that's no accident. In ancient mythology, Virgo was linked to the goddess Astrea, the last immortal to live among humans during the Golden Age. When humanity descended into lies and cruelty, Astrea abandoned Earth in disgust and ascended into the sky, becoming the constellation Virgo. Chilling detail, legend says she'll only return once humanity becomes worthy again, meaning, essentially, never. In mythology, Virgo is the sign of disillusionment with humanity itself. Fact number 3. Their earth element makes them dangerously patient. Virgo is an earth sign, which means their emotions aren't explosive, they're accumulative. Unlike Aries, who flares up and forgets, Virgo will quietly analyze a hurt for months, calmly, silently, without a single hint, and then, in one moment, they'll unload everything. Every detail, every date, every word you said 3 years ago that you've long forgotten. Psychologists call this resentment banking. Virgo turns it into an art form. Fact number 4. They rule the gut, and it's not a joke. In medical astrology, Virgo governs the digestive system, the intestines, and nervous regulation. Sounds harmless, but the connection runs deeper than you'd think. Virgo physically cannot digest chaos. Not in food, not in life. Stress hits their body almost instantly. This is the sign that literally gets sick from disorder around them. That's why their perfectionism is so intense. For Virgo, order isn't a preference, it's a matter of physical survival. Fact number 5. Virgo's shadow side is self-destruction. Here's a fact that rarely gets talked about. The same critical eye. Virgo turns on the world, eventually turns inward during their darker moments. Virgo has the harshest self-criticism of any sign in the zodiac. They may look confident and put together on the outside, but internally, there's an endless court hearing where they're the prosecutor, the judge, and the executioner, all at once. That's exactly why imposter syndrome is so common among Virgos, even when their success is undeniable. Fact number 6. They spot a lie before you even finish the sentence. Mercury in Virgo is wired to catch detail, tone shifts, micro-expressions, inconsistencies in a story. Virgo often catches a lie before the person even finishes speaking. The creepy part? They rarely say anything right away. They just quietly log the lie and silently reassess how they see that person. You could go years without knowing a Virgo no longer trusts you, all because of one small lie they caught once. Fact number 7. Virgo doesn't forgive. They just stop waiting. This might be the most bone-chilling fact of all. For most signs, a breakup or falling out means drama, tears, screaming. For Virgo, it happens in silence. Virgo doesn't make scenes. At some point, they simply close the case internally. After that, the person may still exist in their life. Virgo stays polite, correct, even warm on the surface, but the internal connection is severed forever, and you'll never know the exact moment it happened. Fact number 8. Famous Virgos with dark reputations. Virgo has produced some of history's most controversial figures, people known for harsh, controlling personality traits or an obsessive perfectionism in their work that destroyed their personal lives. A common thread among many well-known Virgos is a compulsive need for control, and when that control can't be established over the outside world, it turns inward, becoming anxiety, isolation, and sometimes self-destructive habits. Fact number 9. Virgo is the sign of service, and that can become a cage. Virgo is associated with service, helping, supporting, working for the good of others. Sounds noble, but there's a dark side. Virgos often don't know how to stop. They sacrifice themselves for others for so long that they stop noticing their own exhaustion until they hit a full collapse, emotional or physical. The sign that heals everyone else is often the one who ignores their own pain the longest. Fact number 10. Sandwiched between Leo and Libra, two signs of ego and balance. Virgo sits between Leo, the sign of boundless confidence, and Libra, the sign of perfect harmony. Astrologers believe this is exactly why Virgo is the sign of eternal inner conflict. They want to shine like Leo but fear imperfection. They want harmony like Libra, but their razor-sharp mind notices everything that ruins that harmony. It's a sign trapped between wanting to be seen and fearing being criticized, and ends up criticizing themselves first before anyone else even gets the chance. So there you have it. 10 facts about Virgo, the sign that looks modest on the outside but carries a whole arsenal of observation, critique, and quiet strength underneath. If there's a Virgo in your life, guard their trust carefully. It's only given once. Hit like if you want me to break down the next sign and let me know in the comments. Do you agree with these facts? See you in the next video.